right, this is past Simon in his workshop stressing because I have gone through every single scooter rental business that is on Google Maps in all of Kaohsiung, and not a fucking one of them has a functioning website. Every single one is just an absolute gong show of broken code, if that. And then a few of them have like Line accounts. None of those work. Not one. Facebook accounts, they're all dead. Who's running this show? Anyway, apparently, I hope, Taiwan is just one of those countries that doesn't really do the internet, and you just got to show up in person and hope for the best. Hopefully that's the way it is. Otherwise, I am just completely SOL. This one's nicer than your one you have back home. Is this a good scooter, Mike? The Kimco Racing S?
Kimco's a really good name.
125?
Why you don't see how I am in North America.
Well, this will be great for me to get my feet wet.
Look at that torque element. Yeah, bro.
Nice. Like bobblehead. Quick pit stop here because there's something wrong with Mike's bike. Are you just getting an oil change, Mike? That was what you were saying? Anyway. And then we're off to see Taiwan.
I'm going to take you
by
to
scooter
a very interesting place within 15 minutes. We're going to go up that mountain.
Okay.
And we'll we won't go over to Cijin, but we'll see everything over there and the ocean.
You're going to hang out with your other monkey pals?
These monkeys are dangerous.
This monkey and those monkeys.
This monkey compared to those monkeys, you'll run if you get. You don't
gotta watch it. It'll yank my beard off. Yeah. Be careful.
Smile.
Welcome to Kaohsiung. I have been dreaming about this place for a while. It has some significance to me because most likely my boat was built here, although we're going to get into that in another episode because it's a little dodgy and I'm going to try and track down exactly where. But yeah, here we are at the waterfront. It's so rad.
These boats don't pay hardly anything to be in here. It was a real trimaran.
Mike, are you in love with this trimaran?
No, man, look at the way it's built back there. It's all one big. It's not. I don't know how they did it. It's been sitting here for years. I think it's a Frenchman who owns it.
It looks like they took a mold of a monohull and just kind of like widened it a little bit.
That's what they probably
and added some almas.
They probably did, yeah.
It's amazing. Welcome to Monkey Island, Monkey Mountain.
Be careful, Simon. They're going to try to bite you.
we're heading over to Cijin Island. We're taking a little scooter slash pedestrian ferry. It's just like BC ferries back home, eh?
Yeah.
Except for it's $2.50 to ride it. And yeah, it's amazing. The main reason we're going over to this island is this is, according to my research, a likely location that perihelion was built 45 years ago. And boy, things have changed in 45 years.
See that cabin there or something? That's beautiful.
Mike's playing it safe with the miso. Fresh octopus soup. I was expecting something way more chewy, way more like chunky to get through. This is like delicate. This is like eating oysters, like raw oysters. It's so.
So if we go up here, there'll be fried squid on the grill right here, and it's chewy stuff. Sometimes I got corn in the sauce.
Oh yeah. Because we're still hungry, we're just gonna try out some of this charcoal grilled squid and of course bubble tea because we're in Taiwan, baby. Try not to get my finger too while you're at it.
There we go. Here comes it.
Kaohsiung is a famous boatbuilders city. It is the largest port in Taiwan, and in the 70s it played host to dozens of boat manufacturers.
I have come down here to Horizon Shipyards. They're the only ones on this island, as far as I can tell, that make fiberglass boats. Everything else is like steel ships, aluminum ships. I guess that's the way it goes. It's changed a lot. We're making friends with some of the workers here. It's fun. This guy's actually got really good English too, so he's introduced himself.
There's from Horizon to Choi Lee and Formosa and Chris Craft, and you would recognize a lot of these names, and a lot of them were made here in Kaohsiung.
All right, well, our exploration of Cijin did not yield the fruit necessarily that I'd hoped for. I haven't found conclusive evidence of where perihelion and the Formosas were built. But you know what? Could be worse places you could be. Could be worse places. Cijin has been amazing to see. Half the island facing China is like Venice Beach. It's just a lot of fun and laid back. And then the other half is full of workers busy plying their trade, building the ships that go across this sea. And we got a great view of a ton of them at anchor, a ton of them cruising around. It's really cool the way that Taiwan can combine a laid-back attitude and crazy manufacturing. There's so much manufacturing here. It's nuts.
Kaohsiung has really changed over the years, and the boats that they build have really changed over the years. You might notice that there's only big industrial boats here and mega yachts. And that's really because in the oil crisis in the 70s and then Reagan in the 80s, there really hasn't been a middle class to buy the types of boats that used to be built here anymore. It's not a profitable market. And so, yeah, it's mega yachts and work boats, and that's about it.
So it's this place is booming for its second time, really.
Yeah, the 70s is when it everything was made in Taiwan and shipped to North America after it was made in Japan. Japan got on its feet after World War II. When we were kids, everything was made in Japan. Then it stepped to here. In the 70s, everything started to be made in Taiwan. And then it moved to China. This port got shut down. It doesn't have anywhere near the shipping. It's 1/5 the shipping in this port than it used
But there's
to
a
be.
ton of money here again. Like, look at all these new buildings. It's changed so much just in the few years you've been coming
I
here.
think there was Chinese investment because at one point
Well,
about
there's
7
not
years,
Chinese investment, it'd be Japanese investment.
many people came here and invested here, Chinese from the mainland, and then the local government got upset because they were buying everything, and that's why they made it so they couldn't come in here and buy so much anymore.
Yeah.
You'd come here and there'd be Chinese tourists everywhere.
Yeah.
And then they realized that it was ruining their economy, so they slowed it right down. But I'll bet you a lot of this is a combination of mainland China, Japan, and Hong Kong business, a combination of people.
Do you know if the microchips are made here? Like, is that the thing?
mhm.
It's the microchips, right? Because that's what people have been talking about for a while. Like this, huge chunk of the microchips on the planet are made right here in Kaohsiung.
Yeah, see that big building on the other side there? My girlfriend used to work in those factories that made microchips with gold and all this stuff. These rooms that only had gold in them and things.
Oh, wow.
And they had to wear special outfits, and they had to be checked before they went in. They went out each shift.
Yeah. So yeah, maybe they're not making affordable little sailboats anymore. But it's not like Kaohsiung is a sleepy town. There's a lot going on here.
Yell at you, tell you what.
Alright, my dish tonight is a smoked chicken curry over noodles. They're very smoked, very smoked. That belongs in a barbecue joint. That's good.
Here's a grand total. Drainage canal. I think
Here. Here's one. That's crazy. This is called the Dome of Light, and it's actually just a metro station, but it's Formosa Street metro station, which is kind of cool because Formosa is the make of my boat, and it's also the name of this whole place, and it's also the name of the island, and it also just means beautiful. It's beautiful.
I never think our government in Canada did to Andy.
Welcome to the Black Dog Bar. Unfortunately, it's not open on Wednesdays, so we're just running our own bar. Drinking Taiwan beer. It is a government brewed beer. Brewed by the government, which is kind of funny.
Now, I don't know what I was expecting. Maybe I was hoping to just find a Formosa mold lying in the sand, or maybe talk to an old timer or remember building one of these things, but of course, none of that happened. Kaohsiung has changed a lot over the last 45 years, and, well, everything changes, and that's okay. It's a beautiful city, and I can't wait to come back. See you guys next week.